Every morning is more than the breaking of a new day. It is the unveiling of fresh opportunities that were not available yesterday. The first thing you say when you wake up holds more power than you realize. Words are not empty vibrations. They carry intention, authority, and creative energy. Just as a farmer sows seeds into the ground expecting a harvest, you too sow into your own life by the declarations you make when the day begins. If you start your morning by saying, "I am tired, I am unlucky, I can't handle this," you set the rhythm of your day to match those words. The day then begins to reflect the negativity you spoke over it. But when you open your eyes and boldly declare, "This is a new day, I am equipped, I am prepared, I will win today," your words become commands to your mind and instructions to your emotions. The morning is not just a physical reset of time, it is a mental and spiritual reset. The world around you may be chaotic, but your inner world responds to what you declare. Speaking with authority in the morning shifts your focus from problems to possibilities. It creates an atmosphere of expectancy, which fuels your energy and sharpens your decisions. The truth is, success is not born in the middle of the day. It is conceived in the early hours when you set the tone. Those first moments are when you train your spirit to rise above doubt and condition your mind to see victory where others only see obstacles. Saying the right words every morning is not about wishful thinking. It is about aligning your inner life with your highest purpose so that everything you do throughout the day flows from strength, clarity, and intention. Words are like invisible architects. They design the structure of your thoughts and eventually the reality you experience. When you understand that what you say is not merely expression but creation, you begin to treat your speech with greater reverence. Every morning, your declarations are blueprints for how you want your day to unfold. If you declare fear, your mind builds rooms of anxiety. If you declare confidence, your mind builds corridors of courage. The environment you walk in is often a reflection of the sentences you consistently speak. This is why it is vital to discipline your tongue each morning, because your words create the lens through which you interpret every situation. Think about it. When someone says, "I can't," their mind immediately shuts down all avenues of possibility. But when they declare, "I can," their brain begins searching for solutions, resources, and opportunities. Words direct your brain like a compass directs a traveler. The declarations you make at the start of the day influence how your mind will interpret challenges, conversations, and even unexpected obstacles. Saying, "I am strong, I am favored, I am focused," conditions your mind to seek evidence that aligns with those truths. On the other hand, negative declarations condition your mind to search for failure and disappointment. Your words not only shape your inner dialogue, but also influence the energy you carry into the world. People respond to the atmosphere you project, and your speech sets that atmosphere long before you step into a meeting, face a challenge, or make a decision. So when you choose to speak life, strength, and purpose each morning, you are consciously creating a reality that aligns with your destiny. Words are not random. They are seeds, and every morning you decide what harvest you will reap. Every morning when you declare who you are reinforcing your identity and building a foundation of confidence that cannot easily be shaken. Too many people start their day without clarity, allowing the world, circumstances, or even negative voices from the past to define who they are. But when you rise and boldly affirm your true identity, you reclaim control over your life, saying, "I am valuable, I am gifted, I am chosen, I am capable, is more than a positive statement. It is an intentional reminder to your mind and soul of the truth that already exists within you. Identity is the root of behavior. If you see yourself as weak, you will act in weakness. If you see yourself as strong, you will step into situations with confidence. Every morning declaration shapes how you perceive yourself and how you interact with the challenges ahead. These affirmations silence the lies of insecurity and remind you that your worth is not based on circumstances, but on the greatness placed inside you. By affirming your identity daily, you are building mental armor that shields you from doubt, criticism, and fear. When you declare your identity every morning, you are not just speaking to yourself. You are training your subconscious mind. Over time, your brain begins to believe what you repeatedly say, and belief fuels action. The way you see yourself determines the risks you take, the opportunities you seize, and the relationships you pursue. Affirmations like, I am focused, I am disciplined, I am unstoppable, program you to act accordingly throughout the day. Identity declarations are powerful because they create alignment between your words, your mindset, and your actions. When these three are aligned, transformation is inevitable, and success becomes a natural outcome of who you know yourself to be. Each morning is a divine invitation to start again, no matter what happened yesterday. Life often brings disappointments, failures, or mistakes that weigh heavily on the mind, but the beauty of a new day is that it offers a clean slate. The power of daily declarations lies in their ability to reset your focus and shift your perspective from what went wrong to what can go right. By intentionally speaking life over your day, you refuse to let the burdens of the past dictate the potential of the present. Saying, today is a fresh beginning, I release yesterday, and I embrace new opportunities, gives you freedom from regret and the courage to move forward. The morning reset is not just about forgetting difficulties. It is about consciously choosing to see each day as a fresh canvas. Your words act like paintbrushes, and every declaration becomes a stroke that colors the way your day unfolds. If yesterday was filled with setbacks, your morning declaration serves as a reminder that failure is not final. It is feedback. It reminds you that progress is still possible and that you are not bound by yesterday's limitations. When you consistently declare new beginnings each morning, you build resilience. You teach yourself that no matter how many times life knocks you down, you can rise again with fresh determination. This daily practice transforms your mindset into one of hope and expectancy rather than despair and stagnation. The reset is a gift, but it must be activated by your words. Without declaring it, you may carry yesterday's shadows into today's light. But when you speak renewal over yourself, you release the past and step into the day with a spirit that is refreshed, ready, and prepared for victory. Every morning declaration is not just about positive thinking. It is about realigning yourself with your greater purpose. Life is full of distractions that can easily pull you away from what truly matters. Stress, comparison, and the urgent demands of others often cloud your vision. But when you begin your day by speaking words that connect you to your destiny, you remind yourself of why you are here and what you are working toward. Saying, I am walking in purpose. I am guided by wisdom. I am focused on my mission, keeps your mind centered on the bigger picture rather than getting lost in the noise of daily challenges. Alignment with purpose creates clarity. Without it, you may work hard but still feel unfulfilled, because effort without direction leads to frustration. Your morning declarations act as a compass, pointing you back toward your vision whenever distractions try to steer you off course. They remind you that you are not living by accident but by design. This awareness sharpens your decisions, influences your habits, and gives meaning to even the smallest actions. When you speak purpose-driven words in the morning, you strengthen your ability to resist temporary temptations that do not align with your destiny. Instead of chasing after approval, you pursue progress. Instead of wasting time on what does not matter, you invest your energy where it counts. Over time, this consistent alignment builds momentum, and momentum produces results. The truth is, life transformation does not happen by chance. It happens by alignment. Every morning, you have the opportunity to bring your thoughts, emotions, and actions back into agreement with your purpose. Declarations keep you anchored to your vision, ensuring that no matter what comes your way, you stay on the path to fulfilling your destiny. Your thoughts are the soil of your life, and whatever is planted there will eventually grow into actions, habits, and results. The problem is, many minds are filled with weeds of doubt, fear, and negativity, often left unchecked from years of wrong thinking. Morning declarations serve as a powerful tool to renew and recondition your mind, uprooting destructive thoughts and replacing them with seeds of strength, hope, and determination. When you wake up and boldly affirm, "I am disciplined, I am focused, I am courageous," you are not simply saying words. You are reshaping the landscape of your thinking. The mind naturally drifts toward worry and limitation if it is not intentionally trained. That is why renewal must be a daily practice. Declarations act like a reset button, clearing out toxic thoughts before they have a chance to dominate your day. They give your mind a new script to follow, one that is aligned with possibility rather than defeat. Over time, these repeated affirmations rewire your thought patterns, creating mental habits that push you towards success automatically. Think of your mind as a garden. If you do not plant good seeds, weeds will grow by default. Morning declarations are your daily planting. They water the soil of your thoughts with truth and vision, ensuring that positivity, confidence, and resilience take root. The more you repeat them, the stronger these roots grow, until your natural way of thinking is no longer fear or doubt, but faith and expectancy. Renewing your mind each morning empowers you to face the day with clarity and strength. It gives you control over your inner world, no matter what is happening in the outer world. Transformation begins with thought, and morning declarations are the key to cultivating a mind prepared for victory. Transformation is not the product of a single event, but the outcome of consistent practice. One declaration spoken once may lift your mood temporarily, but lasting change comes when those words are repeated day after day until they become part of your very identity. Consistency is the secret ingredient that accelerates transformation. Just as drops of water can carve through stone over time, repeated affirmations can reshape the strongest doubts and replace them with unshakable confidence. Every morning when you declare, "I am strong, I am focused, I am destined for greatness," you are layering brick upon brick in the construction of a new mindset. The beauty of consistency is that it creates momentum. At first, the words may feel strange or even forced, especially if your current reality seems to contradict them. But with daily repetition, your mind begins to align with what you say. Your emotions start to follow, and your actions eventually reflect the truth you've been declaring. What once felt unnatural becomes second nature, and what once seemed impossible begins to manifest as reality. Consistency also builds resilience. Life will not always cooperate with your plans and challenges will come. But if you have trained your mind every morning with empowering declarations, you will not easily be shaken. Instead of collapsing under pressure, you will stand firm because your inner foundation has been reinforced daily. This is why transformation often happens faster than expected when you stay consistent. The steady repetition compounds into powerful change. Ultimately, your life will always mirror what you practice most. If you consistently speak defeat, you will live in defeat. But if you consistently declare strength, purpose, and victory, you will see those qualities manifest in your reality. Morning declarations, faithfully practiced, will transform your life from the inside out.